good looking car.
I had to cut that half.
Yeah. So, hi, my name's Sean, and we're with Junkyards and Barn Finds Gary. So, tell me a little bit about the car or the truck.
It's been over a 10-year build.
So you built it?
I built the truck.
And what's it based on?
It's on the original frame, and it's got an LS3 motor in it.
Okay, and what's the body of it?
The body's a 1937 two-door sedan delivery.
Now, is it a steel? Was it original steel, or it's not a kit?
No, it's all steel fenders, steel everything. The car was really rust-free. I can show you all the pictures on the build.
Okay.
It's got an ostrich interior in it.
Okay, not a bird, but
no,
yeah,
no, it's got a ostrich leather interior.
Because see, that'd be weird if you have to sit on two giant birds with feathers.
Oh, okay.
So, okay.
No, I just got it done, in fact.
Okay, so this is what your first. When you say just got it done, like just recently, or or today is like the day you're debuting
Today's really
it?
the first day out.
So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Obviously not your first build.
No.
So,
no.
Yeah, if you want to walk me through a little bit. So obviously you got shaved door handles and everything on it.
Shaved door handles, everything.
Now, is the dashboard itself, is this?
It's extended out.
Okay, but it's the original design.
Original design, except it's a Chevy gauge cluster.
Okay.
Because I could get the tack and everything with it. All handmade steel console.
Okay. And is it got air?
Air conditioning.
Okay, because I could see the air ducts, which obviously would not have had back in the day, but that's something that you put on. And a tilt steering column?
Tilt steering, I did it, steering column.
Okay, where's that out of?
I did it.
I did it, is that a?
I did it, it's out of Tecumseh, Michigan.
Okay, and then the gauges you use are all what, LED gauges?
They're all vintage air.
Okay.
All the, and then in the back here, I've got the back so it will swing up and down.
Okay. Now because I have a newer vehicle that does that. So where did you just incorporate like the hydraulics from, or the electrical system from a newer?
No.
Or did you just come up with this?
We just come up with this, and we ended up buying the cylinders and fabricating it to fit there. And then the fuel door. This is all John and his girlfriend, the one with the Camaro.
And where were you? Now we're in Florida, but it says Michigan. So did you build this in Michigan, or did you build it down here? So
yes, I built it in Michigan.
And what's your profession that you do this, or was always just a car hobby?
Well, this is always my car hobby. I've got my own shop. I was a body and painter for Jeep Corporation for 25 years.
Okay.
And so this is always my hobby.
And did you do the interior work as well?
I had the interior all done.
Oh, okay. And is that leather interior?
That's leather.
And I love the way that on the inside, so you basically made where the windows would have been.
We incorporated the same design on the outside as on the inside.
But being a sedan delivery, this never had it. Obviously, well, here's the picture, guys.
That's what it looked like.
So this is when you got it. And where did you find the car?
In Michigan.
In Michigan, just kind of like in a field or junkyard?
No, another guy had it, but he was going to restore it. And this car's really a solid car.
Yeah, it looks really, I mean, for a Michigan car too.
This car originally came out of Pennsylvania.
Okay.
And I think it was a military Red Cross vehicle at one time, because I did find a piece of OD green, which in doing the research, the military Red Cross used them for ambulances in 1937.
Okay. And this is it's a 37.
1937. Very rare panel delivery.
Well, because I'm like back in once the war started in 41, they didn't build cars.
No.
But I wonder if did they build ambulances? I don't know. I wonder if they did, because
that I can't tell.
That would be something like the Jeeps that they built, but you never know.
Well, the pictures I've seen, this was like a big old Red Cross right in here. And
that's what I'm saying. I mean, for the war effort, they may have still built 40s ones that were ambulances. So but anyway, this is a 37, just to digress.
Ride.
And then the interior here. Now what is that part right there?
That's a subwoofer.
Okay, so you don't have any back seats, so it's a 2-seat car at this
It's a 2-seat car. It's a delivery.
Right.
They use these for, say, for instance, the bakery store needed bread and stuff like that. It was a delivery back in the day.
So it's basically the first SUVs.
Yes.
So, and an affordable SUV. So if you had a small business that didn't need a big truck or something,
Yes.
then this is what you would get.
Yes.
And you incorporate electric windows, and so that's what's
Electric windows.
Now, where's that shifter out of?
Out of a 2012 Camaro.
Okay.
With a 6-speed automatic transmission, and the motor is out of a 2012 Camaro.
So did you buy a wrecked one or something?
No, I bought it on the internet.
That's what I mean. You just bought one and then pulled the pieces from.
And did that.
And the mirrors, are they?
No, the mirrors are
just aftermarket.
Some aftermarket mirror.
Okay. So I love that you actually badged it. A lot of times when people put the ones in, they don't put a badge on it.
No,
so
no.
that's neat. And then tell me a little bit about the engine. Is it the stock one?
It's a stock 400 LS3 out of a 2012 Camaro.
And then power steering or power brakes with this?
Yep. Disc brakes on all 4 wheels.
Okay. And the Willwood, did I see Willwood?
No, there's
Foose. Oh, okay, because you got the Willwoods on here on the disc. So
Foose.
where? Oh no, not. Oh, I meant the brakes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My fault. I said wheels, but I meant brakes.
Correct.
So so you had Willwood brakes, but then you have the Foose wheels.
Correct.
On here now. It's underneath as pretty as.
The underneath is
the front.
You could eat off of it.
You want to pull it ahead for? I'll put the camera under it, and then you can just back it right up. Would that work?
Yeah.
And we can see underneath. Let me lay this on the ground. So you guys love when we do this, so we're gonna go ahead and do this again. I will put this. Plus we get to hear the engine. So this thing sounds really smooth. It's got a really nice growl to it. Really nice. Listen to that, guys. That is a nice car right there. Is there the cutouts? You got cutouts on it? So that's the difference when you have cutouts. We heard it go from the exhaust to the cutouts, guys. And we've talked about that on the channel, but I think this is the first time it's actually been demonstrated. So. I so appreciate that. That is one neat.
Well, thank you.
And thank you for doing the cutouts, because we talk about them on the channel a lot of times, because there's people that don't know what I've even shown them before, and we've never actually had somebody switch them over live. So that's really cool. Kind of shows, and that's not just for noise. That's a gain of horsepower too. So
There's no gain of horsepower on my vet. They're all the way in the back.
But so what size rims do you have on this?
These are 20s in the back, 18s in the front.
Okay, because it does have a really nice the
and
way
then
it
with
sits.
the air right, it can.
So you can go up and down.
And guys, what they call? They're called guys that test motors on Saturday, Friday. They test different motors.
So is it airbags on all 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can actually change the rake or whatever of this car whenever you want, in any way you want. Oh, there you go. Whoa, that goes right down onto the tires, don't it? Now, did that actually stop at the tires or right above it?
Above it.
Oh, okay. So you could actually drive it as low as you wanted, but you wouldn't want to.
Turning and stuff like that.
So it's more for sitting down, or if you could do it, yeah, at the show.
Gasoline.
And these are everything's steel, even so.
Everything's all steel.
So, and then where did you get the nose piece, or did that come with the car?
It came with the car. Everything.
Okay, because I noticed it wasn't in the picture, so I didn't know if.
Oh,
if
that's the original grill, the original side panels, the original hood. Everything's original.
And you said how long was this built?
Over 10 years.
So 10 years. So pretty passionate about it. Now, were you looking for something in this range, or were you looking for this car when you started?
I was at a friend of mine's, and he said, I'm never going to get to that, and it was just a shell. And so we made the deal, and I started on it from there. But
so you took the body all the way down.
Oh yeah.
And then brought it back up, and it's spectacular. And the color is just
it's a bright yellow out of 2012 Camaro.
Okay.
12-bolt Chevy rear end.
What's the gears it's running?
331.
331s. Okay. So, well, it's super.
Another neat little thing I've got.
Okay.
It's up here in the vent.
So the vent opens. So that's still a vent that works for the car?
Yeah, it gets the cool air in there.
Yeah. So that's what they had before air conditioning. Is
Correct.
When back in the day, if you wanted air conditioning, you had to do that.
Yeah.
So, and then you matched so basically the engine covers were painted to match the car.
Yes.
And is this the air cleaner? What is this?
That's the air to the motor.
Okay, so it's fuel injected.
Yes.
Did you put different cam or anything in it, or just it is?
It's all original.
But I imagine, how many horsepower do you think it puts there? So 400 horsepower, and this car's got to weigh what, 1,500 pounds?
I never had it weighed.
But I mean, that's got to be more than enough engine to do whatever you want with this thing. I would think
say it's a 2,000-pound car, I'm guessing.
But I'm just saying, it's a lot. That's more than enough horsepower to do wherever you want. It's a small car with a big engine in it. So the inside is, where you at? Oh wow, okay. So you got LEDs around the screen there, or around the boom box, on the speakers in the back, and right here along the window. I'm calling them windowsills. They're not really windowsills, but the design.
It's just the same print
right,
on the outside.
right. But it's got awesome like LED lighting throughout the back. That's really cool. So let's get a nice close up of the dash. What is this from? Is this something you made?
No, you can buy those from Vintage Air.
Okay, so that's just
Aftermarket Vintage Air.
Okay. And then this CD player, screen, whole,
It's a GPS
all that stuff.
and everything, right? Radio and everything rolled into one. You got a screwdriver? I got one in the car someplace. It's great.
Can't catch you with the corner of that. I was getting the lights under here. I love the lights that are cut in, so obviously not the original design for lights for this, so very cool, very cool. And you still have some room to put some stuff in there if you wanted to when you travel.
So I got my chair, my cooler.
And what is that?
Those are the air tanks.
Okay.
And there's all the pictures.
Oh,
the build.
It's the, ow. So we've got the whole.
What I started out with.
So and this is a 10 years worth of pictures. That's what. For those of you who are too young, these are called photographs. You don't take these with a phone. These are taken with what's called a camera. It's a thing that you used to have to point and shoot before everybody had smartphones. Yes, I'm being condescending to all you guys that don't know what this is. So, wow. See, this was taken all the way down to bare metal completely then. And this is your shop up north, obviously. Oh wow!
Yes.
So there's the frame. So there's the front end, and then you
Difference.
get, and this is the frame to it. I'm assuming in
Yes.
the picture.
Yes, there's the frame.
And then so this is when you put the whole build together.
Yes.
So that's the whole running gear and everything.
Different stages of it. New firewall. There's the front end. It's all steel.
It's amazing that the steel was in such good condition.
Oh, I know.
So.
Different stages of the build.
And then this is halfway painted.
Starting to put paint.
So is
Primer.
that a orange primer
It's a
undercoat?
primer.
Okay. And you just put the whole thing together. And then there's paint day.
Yep.
It looks perfect. And how long ago was paint day?
A year ago.
Okay. So did you just bring this down from Michigan just now?
Just came down Monday.
Oh wow. So was it driven or towed?
No,
or
I had it in
a trailer? Okay.
Trailer.
Okay. So, well, I'm glad I came over this morning then,
Well,
because
I'm glad you did too.
you know, that's the fun thing. You see cars that nobody's ever seen yet, really. It's just gorgeous. It's like understated with the chrome. It's not completely too much done. So I appreciate you.
Hey.
Thank you so much for talking and showing us everything. It's a really beautiful piece of work. So,
Okay, well, thank you very much.
thanks.
I really appreciate it.
Thanks. So if you guys like this kind of thing, put comments in and subscribe and all the other stuff. Thanks, guys. April, should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.